Hi, my friends. For the last several months, Team Almine Russia received many questions from many mothers and grandmothers from our Lord family. They expressed their concerns about well-being of their children and grandchildren. Of course, we keep all confidential information confidential, so everyone is protected. No names, even no countries, are going to be mentioned here. But if someone recognizes their personal situation, and even in some details, please don't think that we talk about you personally. It may have just a seeming resemblance of personal address, just because patterns are the same for all people. And they're the same cause and effect connections for everyone with no exception. Like if different groups of people from different parts of the world decide to jump off of 100th floor, the effect will be the same for all of them. Law of gravity is the same for everyone, as well as spiritual truth is the same for everyone. From many parts of the world, for the last several months, we hear very alarming reports about lives of some children and teenagers, including some of our late families. Some of the examples: children show the signs of dyslexia, issues with focus and concentration, unsatisfactory grades at school, as if something is really standing in the way to their progress, success, health, and well-being. So many children are accident-prone and mentally deficient, shy, fearful, emotionally unstable, often health issues, and the like. Parents and educators that lack information and skills to handle all of that try to explain it as just natural processes intrinsic to children and teenagers, and somehow nature takes care of itself, and it's very little that we can do. But a field or a garden that is not taken care of will be full of weeds. A child is like a garden. We can grow flowers of high consciousness, integrity, wisdom, health, success, well-being, or we can grow weeds. In the latter instance, there is no need to do anything with a garden. The weeds grow by themselves. A child is born as a blank piece of paper. Then everything will depend on what kind of or what quality of information or programming will be installed into a child. And child's immediate family, parents, are expected to be its primary sources. The secondary sources are other educators, mentors, and the like at the parent's discretion. This is how it's supposed to be. Almine is the best example in raising children. She was involved literally in every second of their lives. She was their primary life coach, educator, and leader. She was aware about all the details of what they watched on TV or online, what kind of people are in their circle of friends and classmates, and the like. She was always with them, literally on every step of their lives. And now here we have Brent Barton, an outstanding lawyer, Almine Jr., outstanding athlete and acupuncturist, Monique, just recently retired from Bank of America, where she worked as a senior vice president, and currently she is one of the well-known on the West Coast of the US most influential community leader and a philanthropist. Jaylene works as a top manager in the area of public relations and customer support. All of them are outstanding people, influencers, community leaders. As a result of Almine's being truly an example of a true parent. And I share with you everything she shared with me. And I partially witnessed her care of Jaylene when I visited her at Newport. And as a result, all of them are healthy, strong, successful, outstanding people. So what are Almine's secrets of raising successful children? First of all, they receive the highest level, the highest quality of information about their potential, about their divinity, and about their personal power. It's important to teach children how to successfully handle school environment, classmates, peers, peer pressure, and the like. Almine herself was extremely proactive in organizing their literally every second of their lives in the most productive way, making sure that they're doing great at school, after school activities, providing them with healthy food and enough time to sleep. Those areas are extremely important in healthy development of a child. Having all their waking time busy with healthy and productive activities prevents them from using their time for unhealthy and harmful activities, such as gaming, online pornography, premature sexuality and romantic relationships, unhealthy relationships with mentally deficient and emotionally disbalanced peers. It's important for a child to be provided with information about their true divine potential, their personal power, importance of healthy and balanced mental, emotional self-management, and healthy and balanced management of their immediate environment, their personal space, and their interactions with others. It's important to teach them to be original thinkers, to honestly and openly express what they think, to make their own decisions based on their deeper wisdom of their true selves, and to firmly hold on to them by never being swayed by others. In this way, they send clear message to their environment that they can't be misused, abused, or manipulated. An environment always works in accordance to the quality of messages that we send to it. If our message is mixed or unclear, then our experience with people in our environment will be mixed and unclear. People just don't know what to do with us and with our children if their attitudes are unclear. Environment is disturbed by lack of clarity, and it treats such people very unfavorably. Like there are some groups of people on the streets of Moscow and other places in Russia, which can ask any person on the street, who are you in life? I think this would be the best translation. Who are you in life? And if the answer is clear, some deep, meaningful conversation may follow. But if people can't clearly respond to this question, they risk to be beaten up. The quality of our treatment by our environment will always be equal to the quality of our lives. We must teach children about it from their early age. It's never too early to teach them about it. It's never too early to teach them about non-physical networks of energy vampires and nefarious evildoers that want to destroy them, as well as all earthly life. They do it by constructing situations in which people are provoked to giving their power away by anger, fear, and perverted sexuality, including using news and mass media, movies, internet, and the like. There are some computer games that provoke anger and violence. Whenever a person gets angry, violent, fearful, or sexual in a perverted way, such as pornography, masturbation, premature sexual relationship among teenagers, he loses his life force. And not everyone is able to recuperate. And that's why there's so much accident proneness. And people lose their keys, debit credit cards, valuables. They become dyslexic. It's impossible to combine fear, anger, porn, premature sex, and masturbation with strong mental capacities, focus and concentration, and the like. And this is the primary reason why children fail in their school and college education. It's much easier for children who are healthy-minded, purpose-driven, occupied with healthy and productive activities all their waking hours to accomplish complex tasks, to focus, to concentrate, to maintain strong minds and intelligent verbal self-expression. And for those who are involved in porn, masturbation, premature romanticism, gaming, too much entertainment, and especially early experiments with alcohol and drugs, it's almost impossible for them to accomplish even the simplest tasks, to maintain good grades at school, to do something healthy and productive, let alone contributing to well-being of others. And such qualities as focus, concentration, planning their lives, planning their days, creating to-do lists, goal-orientedness, and all of this are supposed to be taught by their parents and their mentors. They must know how to do all of this and why to do all of this. And why is even more important than how. Because if we know why we should do certain things, and especially if this why contains something that our entire survival depends on, and if we are really understand that, then we'll be willing to dedicate all our lives to only those things and nothing else. And of course, we are not too naive to think that our children will be able to understand why. So we'll have to use some effort to enforce certain boundaries and restrictions. It's impossible to explain to a little child why we don't want him to put his fingers into an electric outlet and expect from him an intelligent feedback. We just say no means no. When you grow up, you'll understand. And they'll be infinitely grateful to you for giving them the greatest and the most precious gift of all gifts, the power of truth. Talk to you soon.